What's up, y'all? I know a lot of y'all probably gonna be upset with me, like, just going this late? Yeah, man. I'm up. Been up all day, most of the day. I've been wondering what I'm gonna talk to y'all about. There's been some stuff going on, but it just ain't been enough to catch my attention where I want to talk about it. But as of today, I think we time to talk about this. I know it ain't gonna be no breaking news. I don't think so. Y'all probably ain't heard about it yet. But man, this nigga Diddy doing too much, man. This nigga doing too much. Like, I was posting a picture yesterday. And I know it's funny. We made jokes about how Cat Williams say, goddamn me, if Diddy asks you to party, you got to tell him no. And I'm making jokes like, you know what I'm saying? Because I noticed this is one rapper. It just looked like he don't know how to tell Diddy no. Like, every time you look around, this man is in a picture with this man. Diddy be fixing his clothes and you know what I'm saying? And hugging all on him, touching all on him. Just all over this dude. And I'd be like, it probably wouldn't look that bad if we didn't already know Diddy was a fruitcake. And when I say a fruitcake, I'm talking about that cake that's full of fruit that everybody pass around. Like, everybody end up with it, but they don't really want it. You know what I'm saying? They be like, then we'll get this motherfucker to this motherfucker. I was just so, get your ass over there. And that's how Diddy be, man. The rapper I'm talking about, he be all over Lil Baby. I made the comment yesterday. I was like, man, Lil Baby like the new Aaliyah. Your boy just getting passed around the industry. And a couple NBA niggas. But I'm just saying. I find it funny as hell. Just like, Lil Baby always in some suspect shit. Situations, videos, clothes. My nigga, where is smoke is fire. You do too much suspect shit. And then you love to hang around Diddy, James Harden, and the white dude was hugging you from the back. Like, I could find dude name out real quick. It wouldn't be hard at all because dude is a very famous white dude. He knows a lot of people. Jay-Z, LeBron James, goddamn the Williams sisters, all type of mother. He be at their weddings, he be everywhere. So he really is deep in the game. But my thing is, you the one he hugging from the back on several occasions. Like, he always around you though. Like, we always find him in pictures with you, and it's always up close and personal. Either him or James Harden or Puffy. I don't get that. Like, this is one thing I really don't understand. If you Lil Baby and you famous, we're gonna get back to Diddy. Cause we fit to get on some legal shit and the breakdown and court and laws and all that shit on Diddy. But right now we just gonna have some fun with the entertainment part. I'm trying to figure out, like, what make a grown ass rapper, go on vacation with a grown ass NBA player. Like, nigga, you and James Harden ain't meeting up in Vegas. Y'all ain't meeting up in motherfucking Paris and shit, London. Y'all traveling to these places together, staying in the same room. When dude go to dinner, you go to dinner with him. When dude go to the museum, nigga, you go to the museum with him. When he put his clothes on and leave that room, you putting your clothes on and leave that room. If that ain't a nigga taking this bitch on vacation, what the fuck is it? Some more suspect shit. John Wall was doing an interview, and he was talking about when he first got to Houston, he was like, man, he was hollering at you. Not Lil Baby, but James Harden. He was like, man, I was hollering at Harden when I first got to Houston. And he was like, he put the shoot out to the Lil Baby show in Vegas. And I'm like, hold on, bro, I just got to Houston. We got a game tomorrow. I can't leave. And nigga, you finna go to a party in Vegas, nigga? We got a game tomorrow? My nigga, that's not a friendship. And they can say all they want that James Harden is just a big hip hop head. He loved hip hop. And I'm like, bro, to love hip hop, that means you grew up on it. Your grown ass ain't grow up on Lil Baby. This is a nigga you met later on. You putting your whole motherfucking career and everything on hold to go to Las Vegas and party with this nigga. He got a show. He working. You gonna go see him while he working? Something ain't right about that, bro. It's just that shit don't sit right with me. Cause I'm like, you niggas is in Vegas and you niggas is in Paris and you niggas is everywhere. It don't never be no bitches. It just be you niggas. I don't get it. I know Lil Baby had a baby mama or a girl or something that he used to be with. That was years ago. When the last time you heard about Lil Baby and a female, I think it was around Sweetie time. You ain't heard Lil Baby and no female since then. You heard Lil Baby and the white dudes that was hugging from the back. You heard Lil Baby and Puffy. You heard Lil Baby and James Harden. You ain't heard no Lil Baby and no Lil Mamas. Thing is, then I'll be looking at some of the choices nigga be wearing, like them long ass shirts that be see-through. You wearing sheer shirts and shit. Nigga, your tank tops come all the way down to here. And then you be having your nipples out with your matching motherfucking coochie cutters. Them product coochie cutters I had a picture on the green shit. Like the tripped out part about this was, dude had that same outfit on earlier that day, but it was green pants. And then all of a sudden, when you get in the picture with Puffy, you got them coochie cutters on. My nigga, come on now. You too much of a hardcore gangster rapper for all that shit. Now we gonna throw some more shit in there. This is just my observations. I say hardcore gangster rapper because you be running around talking about you rolling 60s. You know, I'm rolling. I'm 60, 6-0. So is Quando Rondo, my nigga. Both of y'all from Georgia. Both of y'all rolling 60, 6-0 neighborhood crib, right? So why when Rondo got into it with niggas out of Chicago, Lil Durk now, you left Georgia, where the rolling 60s you represent from, and got to riding around Chicago with Durk. O-Block can be quoted. Y'all can go find this out. O-Block claimed war on the rolling 60s after King Von died. But they said, except Lil Baby. Now, I'm like, damn. You know it's beef between these niggas, but you'll bring Lil Durk to Atlanta, take him to the Icebox, y'all go jewelry shopping together and shit, y'all riding around. Then that was all before the album, my nigga. Then y'all put the album out, but I'm like, this shit was all propaganda, my nigga. Y'all ain't, why is y'all so cool, buddy, that y'all doing a whole album together? You from Atlanta, Georgia, this nigga from Chicago. He beefing with your hood, you beefing with his. But y'all so in love that y'all kick it. Thing is, after that album, all that fake kicking it stopped. I ain't seen Baby kicking with Durk. I ain't seen Durk in the ATL riding around with this nigga no more. Nigga, you shunned your whole motherfucking set, your whole hood, your everything to go kick it with the enemy for some money or maybe some ping. I'm just saying, but let's get to Diddy. In other news, yeah, they weird as fuck. In other news, there's a producer named Lil Rod. I think his name Rodney. Lil Rod has filed a 73-page indictment on Diddy. This man say he got hours, hundreds of hours of video, audio. He said Diddy used to make him record him 24/7 a day, so he got all this shit, hundreds of videos, hundreds of hours of videos. The man say he has been drugged, raped. Y'all know the word raped. He said he been drugged, he been assaulted in the grown up manner. He said he got proof of Diddy and his associates doing illegal things to girls, getting them drugging their drinks when he be having parties. All of this. The man say he got famous people on video at Diddy parties, hanging around Diddy, doing the most illegal shit in the world. Oh no. Just the thing about it. R. Kelly was set up. R. Kelly was revenged upon. R. Kelly was lied on. See, this is what happened with R. Kelly, in case you don't know, I'm going to tell y'all. And you can go look this up because I'm not going to make no shit up just to entertain y'all. R. Kelly was on tour with the other sickest man in the industry by the name of start one of these, ain't but one of them. Y'all remember? They was best friends. Best friends. They put out 2 albums together. People forget about the Best of Both Worlds and the Best of Both Worlds Part 2. 2 albums. Y'all know how musicians work. In order to do 2 albums, maybe 13 to 14 songs a piece, you probably did 200 songs. Y'all were buddy in the studio for a long time. Think about it is, they went on tour together. Kind of like a Lil Wayne and a motherfucking Drake tour together. They went on tour together. During this tour, Aura constantly outshined Jay. Aura constantly tore the motherfucking stage up, got the panties wet, bitches throwing roses, bitches throwing panties. We all know, we've seen the videos of Jay-Z explaining how other people do shows and how he get jealous, like when he was talking about DMX, the crowd goes crazy. He's doing a prayer, everybody's crying, and this and that, and I'm like, damn. Imagine R. Kelly doing this to this jealous ass, hoe ass, bitch ass nigga every motherfucking night. Every city you go to, they going crazy about R. Kelly, bro. Now, before we even get to talking about R. Kelly being sick, deranged, crazy, any of that, we gonna pause that shit. And we gonna say, how in the fuck do y'all act like R. Kelly sick for fucking around with Aaliyah when Jay-Z was the next boyfriend in line? She left that nigga and got with Jigga. And Dame Dash. Like I told you, I was passing her too. But the thing about it is, Jay, you was fucking on that little girl. Even if she had turned 18, 19, 20, 21, your old ass was still fucking on that girl, bro. You had to have some type of love, some type of feelings for her, right? Like, I hope that would be the case. Yeah, we ain't on that shit right now. We on these motherfuckers, these sick motherfuckers with all this power. So my thing is, and I want y'all to really ponder what I'm about to say. How does a nigga like Jay lay in the bed with Aaliyah, kiss Aaliyah, hug Aaliyah, love Aaliyah, talk to Aaliyah without knowing her history? I've never met Aaliyah. I knew her history as a child. I knew what happened to her. It was worldwide motherfucking news. Every man on the face of this earth knew what that girl had been to. We was all in love with her. I was just young enough to be in love with her with no issues. Thing is, we all know what happened to her. So my thing is, if you know what happened, then you know who did it, right? You go mess with her relationship-wise after your homeboy and after your best friend, Aura. That's 2 of your partners that mess with her in between you. Now, check this out. She passed away. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. Anybody want to take a wild guess how long it took dude after Aaliyah died to run to the dude who did all that shit to her? Like, hey, bro, I know that's my girl, but fuck her. Let's get some money together. I know you raped and assaulted and all this other stuff and lied and traumatized my ex, but she dead now. Let's go get some money together. 2 albums and a tour. So don't tell me Jay ain't this sick ass dude. He knew what happened to that girl. He ran off with R. Kelly, made 2 albums and a tour. So then when R. Kelly started outshining dude, y'all can't forget this part. They got into it. At the concert. The very next night, R. Kelly say, it was a nigga in the crowd, had the thing on him like this with an infrared dot. He ran off the stage. Everybody thought he was like, what'd he do? And he getting back like, hey, man, it's niggas out there with guns pointed at me, bro. Y'all thought he was crazy. But y'all know this nigga that he on stage with is crazy. He was spending that money to fuck your life up. That's why I don't like saying his name. He'll try to come get me. But I'm just saying, dude to spend his money, he'll drop a bag to fuck your life up. Because him and his spouse, they evil as fuck. Like this other dude that we talking about did it. So, with that being said, that same night, or the next night, one of them, dude, homeboy, Jay homeboy, ended up backstage Mason or sprayed the world famous Robert Sylvester Kelly in his face with pepper spray. This Jay homeboy backstage. Why is your homeboy back here assaulting the motherfucking headliner with a weapon? Because pepper spray is a weapon. Why is he pepper spraying Aura? Come on now. Your homeboys don't do no shit like that without your permission, Jay. They like the way you move, my nigga, the people around you don't move on their own. They don't make their own decisions to assault a nigga like R. Kelly. That was under your direction. You can't tell me you got anybody hanging around Jay that's gonna assault a motherfucking super duper star without permission. Not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. Bro, they were taking it back and forth. Either way it go. The thing about it was, if you listen to the streets, Jay was like a creep with the shit. Like she didn't even want to fuck with dude. She was trying to fuck with Dame, and Jay just wouldn't let it go. Like, you can say what you want to say. I'll pull up pictures right now and I'll show you her in the party in love with this one nigga, and then his homeboy is all over her. Same clothes on in the club, in the party. Same people got the same clothes on over here in the background. And you be like, damn, why is this dude all over her? But she was supposed to be his. They say Jay was just a creep for that girl, man. He was just all kind of weird shit. Thing is, man, there's so many motherfucking stories. A lot of people that tell the stories is dead. Like, no bullshit. One nigga I can tell you right now that died like a week after he exposed these two motherfuckers. DMX. Dark Man X wasn't no bitch. That nigga wasn't no hoe. He didn't bite his motherfucking tongue or none of that. When they was doing that motherfucking album, and this is on video too, R. Kelly and them were doing the album, DMX say he came to the studio. When he walked in the studio, it was R. Kelly, Jay-Z, and a couple 15-year-old girls. Everybody was sitting down, but it was only two chairs. So where you think the 15-year-old was sitting at? DMX said he walked out the motherfucking studio, canceled that, and he ain't worked with any one of them since then. You don't fuck with him, don't talk to him. And he wasn't biting his tongue when he said that, but he did die a couple weeks later. Out the motherfucking blue. Just like old girl that was accusing dude of being her baby daddy, and they walk around with the grown ass son now that look just like him. You think she died? Yes, hell yeah, she died. Come on now. They always, listen, Diddy is the type of dude, he's sick. Sick people, serial killers and shit, they always leave clues. It ain't enough for them to do the shit they want to do. They want to rub it in people's face. They want to laugh when they get back home. Like, man, these motherfuckers didn't even kiss that. But you can see that people in Hollywood do this shit all the time. When they talking about Bashir Gray and they showing the pictures of him and Will Smith. Dude like he about to cry, and Will Smith sitting there talking in the interview like, yeah, man, he gonna be all right. Dude like a little battered female, bro. And they talk about all the shit they did to that boy. I believe it. That nigga came on the scene and lost his mind so fast. He went from being a hell of an actor to a crazy motherfucker. Dude ain't go crazy for no goddamn reason. Everything that boy say happened to him, then happened. And probably some more that he's scared to tell about. Bro, these dudes getting passed around the industry. What are you talking about? I be for real. Look, I'm gonna tell you how fucked up shit is. We all know Rockefeller broke up when Dame Dash gave a high position to Cameron. Cameron and Jay-Z didn't get along for nothing. Thing about it is, I seen in an interview the other day when Cameron exposed some shit that we didn't know. And he was talking about, they asked him, like, man, how old was you when you met Dame Dash? He was like, shit, about 11. He was talking about all the parties Dame Dash, he was throwing all the females and all this and this. He was like, man, when I was like 14, 15, dude used to get us cabs or something, like rental cars or whatever. You like, man. And he'll be sending us to Jay-Z house and he'll follow us. And I'm thinking to myself, hold on. So you've been hanging around Jay-Z since you was 15 years old, bro. Why y'all make it seem like y'all didn't know that nigga? He didn't know y'all. Then y'all got up there to Rockefeller. He just didn't fuck with y'all. This nigga been knowing y'all since y'all was kids. So now if he don't fuck with you and he knew you since you was 15 fucking years old, we need the backstory. There's some shit going on that we ain't heard about yet. Got to be. See, because I'm going to tell y'all some wicked ass shit that y'all don't think y'all be noticing. Y'all been knowing Jay-Z since y'all was kids, bro. Why did it take the other devil in the game to put y'all on? Because you and Mace, y'all buddy. Y'all deal came from the Puffy tree. Y'all knew Jay-Z since you was a child. Why in the fuck did your deal come from Puffy? The same thing I be asking when I'm like, why did Snoop Dogg let it slip that he knew Puff before he knew Dre and Suge? He was like, man, we used to be running around with Puff and Big been my homeboys. That's why I never got in that beef. I knew them first. I'm like, hold on. Nigga, you from Long Beach, though, but we all know Snoop ain't from Long Beach. That nigga from Mississippi. But the nigga goddamn me, and yeah, Puff was kicking down in Mississippi. The nigga Big got his name from, and his voice and all that, the Juicy song, all that came from Mississippi. Look it up. Notorious somebody. But the nigga, big fat nigga from Mississippi, sound like Big, rap like Big, but he was out before Big. Even was rapping on the Juicy beat. Puff got all that shit. He stole all that shit. Dang. Another nigga that we know from the West Coast, but for some type of way, he was kicking it with Puffy years before he ever made it to Dr. Dre. That's why I be like, man, y'all be thinking this shit is a beef. They had beef. These motherfuckers didn't have beef. These motherfuckers was like this. They were working together. They was in cahoots. If you couldn't make it over here with Puffy, then he send you over here to the other motherfucking demon that was Suge. Take Snoop. Nigga, take this motherfucker. Send you over here, nigga. We're gonna send you over there to goddamn me, Dr. Dre. Everybody's supposed to be beefing, but now it's coming out that all y'all working together and all y'all was trading artists and all this other shit. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Bro, motherfuckers say what they want to say about R. Kelly. All I'm gonna say is prove it. Because to me, everything we heard about R. Kelly was somebody else doing. It was a lie or it was somebody else doing. The only thing they ever proved that R. Kelly did is nothing. They ain't proved shit. It's a lot of accusations. You got a whole documentary that was fake. Like point blank period. The whole surviving R. Kelly shit was scripted. None of them victims were real victims. None of them ever went to court. None of them ever pressed charges on dude. None of them was the reason he in prison. You see what I'm saying? The reason he in prison is for the two girls that was his fucking girlfriends. They were grown. The police came and got them out of them. Them were grown ass women. They mothers were saying they were being held captive. R. Kelly was like, no, that's them right there on the front row of my concert, free to leave whenever the fuck they want to. They didn't leave. They came back with me. And they grown. See, we always had jokes about R. Kelly doing this and doing that and doing that. We never had proof. Now, we had a video. Thing about that video is, I'm going to say the same thing I said about all the girls in the goddamn documentary. At what point does any other adult take responsibility or ownership for them children? See, we all heard the girl say that she was doing what she did to get her auntie a record deal. We know who her auntie is. Her auntie is Sparkle. Got a little record deal from R. Kelly, but at no point have anybody ever came out and held that woman accountable. Nobody ever said, damn, you really sold your niece for a motherfucking record deal? Everybody just looked at the nigga who bought her. Said, fuck the motherfucker who sold her. Let's be for real. If you hit the streets right now, you a goddamn detective, and you get a drug bust, is you getting the motherfucker selling the drugs or the crackhead is buying the drugs? So why when it comes to a child, you get the motherfucker that bought them and then you let the motherfucker who sold them go? Yeah, y'all straight. To have more kids, you got other kids, we don't give a damn, y'all straight. We want him. Man, be for real. Sometimes you got to call a spade and a setup a setup. Sometimes you got to look at it like this. There's 3 black men in the world that got over on the record business. 3. I'm going to name them for you. These men are filthy rich. They geniuses. They do everything with music. They make their own music. They don't owe these white folks the money everybody else do, and the white folks getting nothing from them, and they getting a whole lot. It ain't just a little bit of money. They getting a lot. Michael Jackson was 1. Oops, he dead. Prince was 2. Oops, he dead. R. Kelly was number 3. Oops, he in prison. Be for real. Them was the 3 geniuses in the music business right there. They was doing it all themselves. Playing all the instruments, making all the sounds, doing all the engineering and recording. Can go in their back room in their house and drop a 10-time platinum album with no features. Don't have to pay an engineer. Don't have to pay a motherfucker to distribute. They don't have to pay nobody to play an instrument. They don't have to pay a motherfucker to do a background vocal. None of that. Ain't gonna come out with some shit that's gonna last the test of time. It's gonna stand the test of time. They gonna be fucking filthy rich. And guess what the white man gonna say? Nigga, you got to pay us. I ain't got to pay you shit. Like Prince told him. Nigga, I'll change my name into a symbol. That symbol ain't on none of your contracts. I don't owe you a dime. I made this money. I made this music. I played all the instruments. I did all the recording. I uploaded this shit to YouTube. Why I owe you? I owe you shit. And if you sue me, sue this symbol, nigga. Because Prince don't make music no more. You got Prince on contract, but this symbol ain't on shit. Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was a sex tape out with him and the little girl. Thank you. Like I said. Look, R. Kelly did not go nowhere and find that little girl. That girl was brought to his house. Even she, when they were talking to her, she said that R. Kelly didn't blame Spark and say, oh, well, one of my artists brought over her. The girl said, my auntie told me to go over there and do this so she could get a record deal. Who was your auntie? Sparkle. Damn, she did get a record deal with this man. The 2 girls that he was with, do y'all not remember the part about their mamas? Do you know what white slavery is? White slavery, trust me, I know. White slavery is when you take a person, not a white person, any person, across state lines for the purpose of making money off of sex. So when your mama puts you in a car and drive 13 hours, take you to R. Kelly house, and then she go back to the car and she texting you and telling you to touch him like this. When y'all in the studio, rub on his neck, sit in his lap, laugh at all his jokes. You better laugh at his joke. Your mama should at least get a white slavery charge. She hyping you up to have sex with this man, this grown ass man that she done brought you to. And the thing about it, like I said, how long did these kids or these women, young women, whatever they was, not stay, live with R. Kelly? Him putting all the dental bills, all the medical bills, all the clothes, all the food. You done gave your kids to R. Kelly. He raised them, taking care of them. But he also paying you. He's sending you a check every motherfucking month. Shut the fuck up. Why do these women get to say R. Kelly kidnapped my daughter and been holding her for 5 years and we ain't been able to get her back and we've been trying? Without the police saying, well, you didn't call us. They in Chicago, you never called Chicago PD and told Chicago PD that your daughter was missing and she was with R. Kelly. You didn't do that. You said she been with dude since she was 16. She's 22 now. Why are you contacting us now? Because R. Kelly said he stopped them checks. When them checks stopped coming, phone calls were made. Thing is, R. Kelly say that he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He took the child, he mentored her, put her in the studio. She did some background work for a couple motherfuckers. She made some money, she straight. When she got grown, she became his girlfriend. And so did the other one. We can't prove that ain't what happened. The girls never said that is not what happened. Only the mamas did. The fathers. And I'm like, I don't really want to hear shit the mamas and daddies got to say because y'all just not saying the shit. Y'all saying this about grown ass women. You're not saying it about little girls. Because if R. Kelly had my 15-year-old daughter somewhere, he's not going to be with her for her 16th birthday. She's not going to be over there for her 17th birthday, 18th birthday, 19th birthday, 20, 21. Come on now. Your daughter been gone 6, 7 years, and you ain't had a problem with it. But let's get back to Diddy, man. So, Lil Rod, the producer, this man say, he said a lot of shit, man. The man say he done been touched on. Ooh. Now, this the thing about it. I told y'all the man say he was some famous people. He dropped one name already. It was a name called me way the fuck off guard. I ain't see this coming. It's gonna fuck y'all up. I'm gonna fuck y'all up real quick. Y'all ready to be fucked up? This man say he was with Diddy. They walked in the room or whatever it was, but it was Cuba Gooding Jr. He said it was all sitting there chopping it up and shit. And then Cooper goddamn me. Now Puffy left and Cooper started touching on that man. He said he started grabbing and touching on him. Anyway, all right, I'm back. Will Smith. Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. I mean, I like Will Smith, but I'm just gonna be real. The first movie Will Smith ever did, he was riding a dick. You go back to the movie 6 Degrees of Separation. The man was riding a dick. He been doing suspect shit all the damn time. His kids fucked up. I just can't say. Nah, Lil Rod wasn't Lil Rod was a producer. He was a grown man. But the thing is, the man say that he got hundreds of hours of video and audio. The indictment they put on Puffy for this lawsuit, 73 pages. 73 pages indictment. Like, this is a real live lawsuit. This ain't no just a motherfucker talking. This the shit that Cassie did, and he ain't settled yet. His lawyer's my out. Well, we got video privilege. The Lil Rock is lying. Just think about it. Somebody lying. And for Puffy lawyers to get up there and say they got video evidence that this man lying, you better have it. Because if you don't have video evidence that this man is lying, bitch, you're going to get disbarred. You're going to lose your whole motherfucking lawyer privileges. You'll never be a lawyer again. Because that's one thing about the Lord. You cannot come out to the public telling motherfuckers that you got some shit and it's a lie. You'll be disbarred. Like, have they not seen what the fuck was happening with all the lawyers Trump was having when they were saying, oh, well, we got proof, we got motherfucker? No, you don't. And when you don't, you will be indicted. You will be going to jail. Bro, Puff gonna get motherfucking I keep trying to tell y'all, R. Kelly ain't got shit on Puffy. If you think R. Kelly got anything on Puffy, you slow. Let me ask you this. What R. Kelly in prison for? All right, wait. Now, since y'all don't really even know what the man in prison for, let's go back on some shit with Puffy. These sexual assaults and things like that, the rape charges, that's nothing. Do y'all also know that there's a man right now that has told the Fed that Puffy paid him to kill Pac after he's sitting in prison for it right now? TPD. Do you know you got motherfuckers out here talking about, man, this motherfucker told me in a room full of people, he'll give me $1 million to kill Big or Pac, whichever one I could get. Keefe D in prison. He tell if he ain't told it all, he tell it he gonna name everybody he remember that was in that room. If you think the Fed's not fit to pull the motherfuckers in the, oh, so you was in the room when Puppy said this? Now I tell you what, you accessory to murder unless you want to go ahead and yank that chain over there. Shit, they gonna ring that motherfucking bell. You think these celebrities want to get caught up in this shit? No, they trying right now to figure out how they can keep their name about this shit. Motherfuckers is scared, boy. Because it be more than one motherfucker, they be involved. You feel me? They be involved, bro. This shit gonna come out. And when it come all the way out, man, it's gonna fuck your head up. Cause I'm gonna tell you. Cuba Gooding Jr. one that I would have never expected, but at the same time, you got to look at it like this. Dude got on as a child. His daddy was in the industry. You see what I'm saying? So when your daddy in the industry and you get on as a child, he pretty much know the shit you could be dealing with and going through. Shit, they got to be. LAPD, the feds, all types of shit. NYPD, they all working together. Thing is, they working slowly but surely on this dude because this dude got money. He got big money. Thing about it is that big money ain't gonna be no damn good. All these motherfuckers, about time, I appreciate that. All these motherfuckers get spilling the beans, bro. If this nigga got the evidence, he say he got his rap. This why I say that he the worst one as of right now. Cause you got Biggie dead, Puffy dead. Pac dead. You got Craig Mack dead. You got motherfucking Black Rob dead. Come on now. We already went through all this. All the motherfuckers that was partying nonstop with Puffy either dead, they was in jail, or they motherfucking preachers or rabbis. Now, Mace came back out of being a preacher. He say he still is. Don't act like it. Well, I guess you do. Yeah, like all the fake preachers I know. Still my dude, though. Mace one of the hardest rappers ever. Like, ever. People act like they don't know that. And I'm like, no, bro. Come all you want to, come all you want to. Mace was the king of New York. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. Mace was the motherfucking king of New York. It wasn't big. Some of Biggie's biggest songs was big because Mace was tearing them hoes up. We're going to be real. We're going to call a spade a spade. Big and Mace came out on the same damn song. The Only You remix. So that means Mace was there the whole time Big was there, right? Let me ask y'all this question. Did anybody remember any motherfucker dissing Mace in that East Coast, West Coast shit? Not one motherfucker. They wasn't gonna mention dude's name. The only motherfucker ever took a shot at Mace on a record was Jay-Z. And even Jay-Z was hating because Mace was the motherfucking man when Jay-Z was hating on him. Jay-Z wasn't shit. He just was a hater. But wasn't nobody fucking with Mace, bro. Anyway, back to the business. But see, that's the thing about it. And I ain't got nothing bad to say about Pimp C. But we gonna tell the truth on this motherfucker. A lot of these dudes don't be what you think they is, man. Like Pimp C, just being real. Pimp C was a nerd most of the time growing up. Dude was not in the streets like that. And don't give a fuck what a nigga tell you. Bro, Pimp C was a singing motherfucker. He was an instrument playing motherfucker. He was in the band. He was in the fucking orchestra. Carnegie Hall twice in high school. Carnegie Hall, motherfucker. New York. This nigga from Port Arthur, Texas. If you in high school and you playing in Carnegie Hall in the orchestra, you got to be damn good. You got to be working on your motherfucking craft. Let me read this to you. My bad, John. I had that said text message. Pimp C was super talented. I never take no talent away from a dude. All I'm be saying here, man, is more the same. I just hate when dudes have a backstory. And even though Pimp C ain't even got a backstory like that. But dudes that had his backstory like they was out here in these streets and they was gang banging, they was selling dope and they was robbing, they was killing and stealing, drug dealing and all this. And I'm like, bro, you wasn't doing that until you got on the mic. You wasn't doing that until you got on the mic. Pimp C came home from prison like he was a real live pimp. Fur coats and all this and that. He started doing that right before prison, but I'm just saying, my nigga, you had been Pimp C for a long time. But your Pimp C had nothing to do with pimping when you first started. You wasn't talking about pimping no hoe. You were talking about, I fucked her on the Pioneer amp. Just be for real, bro. It's like Snoop Dogg turned into a pimp all of a sudden one day. Nigga, when you start pimping? You think you pimping because you got long hair, my nigga? You ain't never had to put a hole on the scroll. You ain't never been out here got to be babysitting these grown ass women. Consoling these motherfuckers, trying to figure out what the fuck wrong with them. You know they crazy because they out here selling pussy for your stupid ass. My nigga, there's a whole lot of shit come with pimping. The nigga, it ain't about money. What real people look like, damn, they're like hustle and flow. You really have to sit out here and manage these motherfuckers' head, bro. Motherfuckers be crazy. You think that me motherfucker ain't no. You got some bitches out here that really they gonna talk bad to you, make you whoop their ass like little girl was. Come on, punk ass nigga, go get my cherry. She wanted her ass. We got women like that. I done had women tell me, if you love me, you gonna whoop me, you gonna end up the fuck. I done had more than 3 women come to me and tell me to my face, Phil, pimp me. And I'm like, I ain't no pimp, that's my daddy. I'll make you a pimp. I'll turn you into a pimp. Man, these motherfuckers is out here. But these niggas ain't ran up on no women like that. They ain't been like that. You probably got a whole bunch of head and a whole bunch of ass now that you famous. Whole throwing pussy at you. You ain't out here pimping shit, bro. You's a rapper. Bro, you got to have a strong mind. You got to have a damn near non-existent heart. All that. All that. Because the thing about it is, man, a hoe will chew you up and spit your ass out. I swear to God. Because what you got to realize is, they done already snatched their heart out their motherfucking chest when they start selling pussy. It's gone. That soul and shit gone. It's on ice. Soul on ice. It's cold game out here. That shit ain't there no more. Because if it was, and they couldn't get up every day and go out here and make this motherfucking money and deal with this motherfucking shit, fucking niggas in back seats and in alleys and goddamn behind the tree or wherever the fuck they can get it at. And that's the type of shit I be talking about. That's why I'm like, man, I never wanted to deal with it. I got my own motherfucking mental issues. I don't want to have to deal with yours. I'm not an adult babysitter. You ain't put to stress me out, goddamn it. Hey, there's other ways to get money around this bitch than dealing with your country. On some real shit. Bro, if you take a poll, men 25 to 60, I think was the number of the ages. Prefer women, goddamn, about 21 to 24. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want no woman my age. There's a couple reasons why. Thing is, these days, I don't want no young motherfuckers. There's a couple reasons why. They fucked up. You know, really out here sick in the head for real. Like, yeah, damn, they damn think they me. I'm not trying to deal with it. I don't want to deal with no whole period. My perspective on women gonna change a lot if this baby mine. Then I'd probably stop dealing with women just in their 20s and shit. Man, motherfuckers don't understand how stressful it is. That shit is not for everybody. Thing about it is, the game ain't what the game was back then. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. So the motherfucker, the pimping that we grew up reading about and seeing on TV and all that shit don't exist no more. This shit different now. Most of these females out here are renegades. I don't get it. I blame it on Lil Wayne. He the one came out with the term making it rain. You taking your hard earned and just throwing it at a fucking female who ain't did shit but shake some ass cheeks. Now, 20 niggas and did that, and she walk out with more money than all 20 of them niggas. Same niggas is gonna see her the next night at the regular club and try to holler, and she talking bad to you because she feeling herself because she got a pocket full of your money. Or now she on TV or she fucking with this rapper or whoever. But the whole thing is, what did you do to be important? You sold some ass. You shook some ass, some titties or something. And these dumbass niggas then threw all their motherfucking money at you. Bro, I'm gonna give y'all a clue. And you can call me cheap if you want to. I got this out of an Ice-T book. And it worked. I'll give y'all this story when I'm done telling this part. If I walk in the club with $3, I paid again and I got $3 left in my pocket. You walk in the club, 30,000. You paid to get in, and now you got 30,000. We fit to see the same titties, bro. If I walk over to this stage and you start making it rain and she get to doing all these brand new tricks, she gonna do them for me too. I'm gonna be sitting right there with $3 in my pocket. Not in my hand, in my pocket. You gonna be sitting there with 30,000? You threw about 7,000 already? I seen exactly what you seen, bro. And I'm gonna tell you some more shit. 100 niggas walking in the club and don't nobody throw $1. Titty still gonna be bouncing around. This bitch still gonna be clacking these motherfucking feet and twisting her motherfucking legs and doing all this motherfucking shit, spin on that pole. She's just gonna feel stupid as hell when she get done when there ain't no money on the floor. But guess what? She gonna walk her stupid ass off and they gonna call the next bitch. Next bitch to the stage. And she gonna do the same thing, bro. And if don't no money hit that motherfucking floor when they call that whole name again, she gonna come right back out there and do it again. Why? Because you don't gotta throw all your motherfucking money at hoes to make hoes do what hoes do. When you stop throwing your money at them hoes, guess what they do? They go in the motherfucking locker room with the other bitches and still shaking their ass. Get the fuck out of here. You know how many strippers I've been around, I've been with, I know? Bro, when they go home, they all gang up in the house, wear the same shit, and get to bouncing that ass. That's what they do. You stupid ass niggas just pay them for it. And you pay them good. I don't get it. Bitch, if I pay you, better be fixing the transmission or something. Man, even trying to make a nigga buy video content, all this. You know what I tell a bitch? I make content too. You want to trade some content? Or you can buy mine and then I'll buy yours. Only thing is, I'm not going to buy it. Because one thing else I know is, if I ever want to see some tatas or some asas or some posse, then I can just go straight to the motherfucking online. 9 times out of 10, you shit on there anyway. You thinking OnlyFans? No, not OnlyFans. Because first it's OnlyFans and then it's Pornhub. Because somebody going to screenshot your shit and then upload it to Pornhub. And they going to make more money on Pornhub than you is on OnlyFans. Dumb motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker are going to make more money off your shit than you is. Ain't nobody subscribing to your shit. And if it is, it's probably your baby daddy homeboy or somebody that been trying to fuck your ass behind the scenes for a little while. But let's get back to these motherfuckers. Bro, I think Michael Jackson was a money play. Yeah. Now I gotta excuse me, man. Somebody texting me now that I don't know. I showed y'all the video, and we finna get back to the story too that I told y'all about the Ice Cube shit. Okay, that's a job. But nigga, it's after midnight, so even if it is a job, because he just hit me on Facebook, let me know that was him texting me. I appreciate it, bro, but you have to catch me in the daytime. I'm not handling business like that this time of night. I don't trust people to do. With Michael Jackson, I was explaining to y'all. And I think I showed y'all the clip when he was on Oprah and how he was beatboxing. He was making the whole beat and all them sounds with his mouth. So, dude just threw me off. He making all these beats and shit with his mouth. He owned this shit. He owned the sounds that they used to make the beats. He made it with his mouth. You see what I'm saying? Imagine when it's time to do a sample off a Michael Jackson beat. And they've been trying to use Michael Jackson shit for samples for a long time. He would never let them do it. They doing it now because he did. When you go to a person, a company, a record label, and you want to use this song, and they like, all right, you want to use the vocals, you want to use the beat, you want to use this part of the beat, what you want to use? Okay, if you want to use the whole thing, you just going a little bit. Okay, you're gonna have to pay Mike. You're gonna have to pay the dude to be the beat. You have to pay dude that wrote the shit. You're gonna have to pay dude that did the arrangements. That's all they shit. So when it come down to Mike and somebody want to use his shit, it's like, okay, well, you got to pay Mike for his vocals, and then you got to pay Mike for the beat, and then you got to pay Mike for the arrangements, and then he did all well with his vocals, so he owns all them sounds. Mike own these sounds. You can't rent this shit. He own the sound. The shama on, the he, the doom, doom, doom. All that's his voice. Them ain't instruments. That's what was fucking people up. Like, you think it's instruments? No. Mike had talents we never knew that man had. R. Kelly had talents we never knew he had. Prince had talents we never knew he had. These motherfuckers worth so much motherfucking money, bro. They had to get them out of there. Listen to me. I heard somebody talking about, they were talking about Prince was dead, was broke when he died and all this and that. No. Do y'all realize that man had one song he could sell the rights to and been a billionaire any day he wanted to? This motherfucker just don't quit. He said it. Text me about the goddamn job, like, bro, you about to make me not even put this application in. You feel me? Cause it's motherfucking 12:40 in the morning. And you said it text me and I didn't ask you to stop. No, not Purple Rain. That's not the song. There's a company that has been trying to buy Prince's song, the rights to a song. The company name is Chevrolet. The song is Little Red Corvette. Chevy would have gave Prince anything to be able to use that song. Think about it. Nobody else can use that song but him and them. Who gonna use Purple Rain? Like, is they gonna make a body wash, Purple Rain body wash or something? I'm pretty sure if they did, it'll be here. They had to, yeah. You got to pay the man. You see what I'm saying? Either way it go, you're gonna have to pay the man. But the deal I know was on the table. They could have made that man a billionaire with one signature with a little red Corvette. Chevy was offering that man that money for a long time, years and years and years and years. And you know, every time the offer came out, it went up, it went up, it went up, it went up, and he never accepted. Why? Because this man is under the impression like, nigga, that's mine. I own it. I made it. I created it. And as long as you want it, it'll always be worth something. The moment I give it to you, it ain't worth shit no more. Whatever value was in it, I got it, and I can't get no more. I don't own the rights to song no more. I sold it to you. I can't sing the motherfucker no more unless you let me. Prince wasn't no dummy. Prince was one of the smart. I told you he was a genius. He was one of the smartest men. He said it. Prince said, man, when he made his second album and he didn't use the studio, he didn't run through their budget, he didn't use none of their shit, and he had to hand that album to them and say, here, this y'all's. And he produced and made the whole goddamn thing, recorded the whole thing. He said, never again. Prince say, shit, studio at the house, instruments at the house. I know how to play them all. I know how to engineer this shit. I know how to record this shit. I know how to mix and master this shit. And I know how to put this shit out. I got the money to do it. The only thing I don't get is the freedom and the right to do it. Because I signed a fucking record deal with this motherfucking record label and they own my work. As long as I put my name on it, they own my work. So Prince was like, shit, I'm going to turn myself into a goddamn symbol. This is my name. The artist formerly known as, if you can't say it, you can't call my name in court. You can't sue. We suing this right here. Okay, well, sue that. Who the fuck is that? Once again, we talk about Jermaine Dupri. Now, he said Jermaine Dupri seemed a little zesty. And I'm going to tell you like this. Jermaine Dupri is also a person whose father was in the business and put him in the business as a motherfucking child. You got to look at these people who came in the game as kids, bro, and how far they went, who their parents was. Look at their parents. Look at Dwayne Wade when you look at his son. You see what I'm saying? Perfect example of a father who, for some reason, had no problem with his child. Will Smith had no problems when y'all seen or heard about Willow Smith laying in the bed at 13 with a 23-year-old dude. No R. Kelly situation. Nobody had nothing to say because he said, oh, they was just friends. Nigga, my 13-year-old not going to have no 23-year-old friends of the opposite sex. And they lay in the bed with her. Come on now. What happened to your son's friend? Your wife just ate him off the bone. And admits it. Like, we don't hold these motherfuckers accountable. Like, be for real, man. Jada Pinkett sat there and admitted to having an affair with her son's friend. That she moved into the house to live there. This is a child, was it, when this shit started? Nobody batted an eye, said nothing. And none of that shit seemed strange. Even though we know that they've had grown folks in that house with kids. Even though we know that these motherfuckers ain't in love, they're not even having sex. They having sex with other people. Nobody really looking at it like, nah, motherfuckers too busy hollering R. Kelly. And R. Kelly sitting there like, y'all gonna do this to me? For real. They made R. Kelly like a monster and all of them say, what'd he do? Y'all said he did something 30 years ago. I don't know what happened, but you couldn't evict him of that. And then you brought that same shit back. You talked all this shit about new shit. And none of that new shit was true shit. In the end, the only thing they said he did was what he was famous they did way back then. Not to a whole bunch of different people, to that same person. That's what the fuck he was on trial for. What they really got to bust him for, tax evasion and all that type of shit. Look at it. Look this shit up. If y'all don't believe me, man, I'm taking this damn, but I need to run here real quick and wake moms until I take a medication. I'll be right back. While I'm gone, start looking that shit up. I'm gonna tell y'all the story when I get back about iced tea and stuff and shit. Here I come, y'all. Now, let's tell y'all this story. So, I had came home from the joint, right? And y'all know I ain't really just get to kicking with motherfuckers like as soon as I came home, because Reverend Stewart had told me go relax, chill. I'm trying to catch up with your old friends, the old crew. I'm trying to catch up with life. You that shit done gone. Nigga, everything for you is up ahead. Ain't none of that shit back there for you. So, I chilled for a few months and then I went to Walmart. You know what happens when you go to Walmart, you see every damn body. So I seen the motherfucker I knew and they were like, hey, you ain't fucking with your boy Cool now. This one of the crib homies. Asked me if I'm fucking with the blood nigga. And I'm like, Shit, I ain't seen my nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really been fucking with nobody since I've been home. He was like, man, you wanna know where the nigga at? I know where his mama stay at. He's like, shit, nigga, man, let me finish up this shopping with his baby mama. Let me finish up this shopping, man. And I'll shoot you over there to his mama crib. So I got in the car with him. We just we ride. We hit a couple blocks, smoked a blunt. He showed me where the house was, and I'm like, nigga, you could have just told me this house. We done had several homies live in this motherfucking house. If you'd told me missing them old house, I'd just shot over here like, what's happening? So he showed me the house. We smoked a blunt. He ended up going to go drop me back off at his crib where my car was. I get to that afterwards. When he dropped me off in my car, I hop in the car, come back. Long story short, I went over there. My homeboy mom was there. His little sister was there. She called him. He ended up popping up. So boom, he came. He like, bro, man, we gonna take it to the strip club, all this and with the bam. So he trying to tell me the etiquette. You ain't never been to the strip club before. Nigga, when you get in here, nigga, here, hold this money, nigga, just flash it, nigga. Don't throw all the motherfucking money. So this nigga gave me like $100 in motherfucking ones. I'm sitting like, nigga, I'm not throwing none of this shit. I'm not even finna be flashing this shit. Nigga, that's mine. I'm keeping it. So we sit down, and like the stripper stays right here. We got a table. One of my homeboys, Tony, sitting right here. Cool sitting right here. I was sitting that way, facing the stage. I thought about what Ice-T said. Ice-T said in the book, I read this in the joke. Ice-T say when you in a strip club, if you trying to go home with a stripper, the first thing you can't do is give her no type of money in this strip club. Not a motherfucking dollar. He said, because this thing about it, every man in the strip club wants to fuck these strippers. Thing about it is, every man that's paying these strippers is paying for a fantasy of fucking these strippers. Why in the fuck would she give you some pussy when you just paid for the thought of the pussy? Like, nigga, you would never be getting this pussy. You just paid me because you was looking at the pussy. Now I'm supposed to just give it to you for get the fuck out of here. You would never get this. So I'm sitting there like, nigga, I'm not even. Pimp C say, not Pimp C, Ice-T say, nigga, don't even pay attention to these hoes when they dancing. Don't run up at the motherfucking stage and be watching these hoes. Like, look, I'm sitting right here. Big ass baby blue bridge sweater on. I had the diamonds in my mouth and shit. I'm facing away from the stage, so she dancing, looking at my back at the back of my head. Thing is, it's the only black bitch in the club this night. I wanted to look. I wanted too bad. But I fought it. And my homeboy, they still, nigga, look at this bitch, she bad. I'm like, man, I ain't fucked up about this shit. And I'm like, I literally sat in the goddamn strip club and I ain't watching none of these strippers, bro. I'm sitting there like I'm motherfucking gay or something. Lo and behold, little mama get off the stage and she making her way around the club and she hugging everybody. I guess these niggas that tip try around her later on. Strippers go hug on the niggas that tip. You pay, you gotta hug out your motherfucking money. Little mama go hug all the niggas that pay. She come put her hand on my shoulder like, hey. I'm like, oh shit, what's up, baby? She's like, is you enjoying yourself? I'm like, hell yeah, it's like the best night of my life. She's like, I can't tell you why this the best night of your life. I'm like, shit. Just being real. I just got the jump this morning. Now I'm sitting here with your fine ass. Shit, you baddest motherfucker in the club. You over here with me. This is the best day of my life. She's like, what? You gonna stay free? I'm like, shit, I plan on. She's like, maybe I might be able to help you. So we chopping it up. She got her arm all around my shoulder talking to me. I got my arm around her waist. Well, now on this side. I'm like, hey, yo, woo. My brother on this side, he said, hey, man, you can't be touching on the girls, man. The security gonna come over. I'm like, bro, she touching me. So she put her arm around me, but I can't put my arm around her. Man, you can't be touching on the girls, bro. They gonna be tripping, bro. They gonna be tripping. So little mama come back and she like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bar in a minute and write my number down. Play it off when I give it to you. I'm gonna just slide it in your pocket. Don't pull it out and look at it because we ain't supposed to be giving our numbers out. So she go write the number down. She come in by, she rubbing on my chest. I had this Burberry sweat on. She slid down, you know. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. And she like, hey, come over here and talk to me real quick. I'm like, shit, you over there? She was like, yeah, I'm gonna act like I'm just giving you a lap dance, but we finna talk. You ain't gonna pay me on nothing. I'm like, bet. So I'm getting, she grabbed by my hand. I'm going over there, and my brother like, hey, nigga, she gonna charge you $25. Like, nigga, she ain't charging me shit. So I, man, you don't know how the strip club work, nigga. She trying to get you, bro. She trying to get you. I'm like, man, nigga, lame ass nigga. So my first time in the strip club, and I'm showing all these niggas how Ice-T say to do it. I'm over here now. I already got all the rub on that they trying to get. I ain't got the phone number already. These niggas ain't never got none of this shit in the club. I'm over here getting lap dancing for free the whole time she dancing on me and grabbing on me. We talking. And I'm like, yeah, baby, I ain't even gonna tell you no lies. You find the motherfucker, but I really ain't even trying to chop it up with you in here like this. She's like, what you mean? I'm like, shit. Because I already know the conversation that you get up in this motherfucking building, that ain't the conversation I'm trying to have with you. I don't even want you looking at me the way you look at the rest of these niggas. The only reason I'm here is because these niggas made me come to the strip club because I just got out the jump. And she was like, that's real. That's why I gave you my phone number. We can, you know what I'm saying? You just call me. I said, man, I'm going to be for real. What I'm going to do all that for? You right here, right now. I said, man, look, this motherfucker going to close in about 30 minutes. What you doing after this? She was like, shit, I supposed to be going home, but here, I might be kicking it with your ass. What, you want to go get something to eat or something? I'm like, shit, I'll be real with you. I just ate before we got up in this bitch. But I am trying to fuck with you. I'm trying to kick it with you. I swear for God, my little mama hitting me up when she got the club. I stayed like 3-4 motherfucking blocks from the strip club. It's a church in my backyard. Like, wasn't no fence back in the day. Not here at this house, but where the backyard was, ain't no fence. So when you walk out my backyard, you keep on walking. Instead of being a house behind me, it's a parking lot to go to the church that's behind, like my neighbor in them house. So she pull up in the Escalade and just park in the church. I walk out there, grab her out of the truck. I'm carrying this broad like she my motherfucking wife through the backyard. Back then I had the side door. I remember I told y'all this ain't how I was like the ghost was in there grabbing on me and I had to shoot up the motherfucking steps. This that house. So I'm sitting in this motherfucker. We go through the side door off of my room and shit. It is what it is. Next thing you know, and we together every day and I'm talking shit to her baby daddy like, hey nigga, what the fuck going on, my nigga? Look, man, I'm fresh out the joint. I ain't no rich nigga, but every time I see your kids, and she had 4 kids by this dude. But every time I see your kids, nigga, I find a reason to give them $1, $2. Ain't no whole lot of money, bro. I said, but guess what? Them kids, and they gonna remember that type of shit. I said, kids don't forget that type of shit, bro. It'll be 10 years from now, your kids be the bottom like, you used to give us money all the time. Wasn't no whole lot of money to me. $3, $4, $5 every time I see them. I say, but shit, bro, they look like I done gave them $100 a piece. Cause it's something. I said, man, but this, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, bro. Them ain't my kids, them your kids. I said, don't be the type of nigga where your baby mama can make you look bad to your kids, bro. Something. Anything you do for your kids, they gonna cherish that, they gonna remember that. Just don't run around this motherfucking earth letting your kids grow up and somebody's being able to tell them that you ain't never did shit for them. You ain't never did nothing. You ain't never gave a damn. You ain't never cared. Don't be that dude, bro. And later on in life, I looked at it like, damn, nigga, you were kind of fucked up for the grown man speech you gave that dude. Man, I was talking to that nigga like I was his motherfucking daddy, bro. I'm sitting there with his bro. Ain't, man, look. They both was from Cali. They moved down here together. I think I be too bold sometimes. I know I do. It's a bunch of things I did, boy. If you were me on the other end, I'd have kicked my ass. I don't know what Meek Mill did, but let's get back to the somebody. Oh yeah, they ain't about BG. Man, I don't know what to say about BG. I need to go do some investigating. My thing is, I know in this entertainment business, dudes be having their picks and chooses, like being for real. I don't know. I wasn't even driving the Escalade. I be I ain't gonna lie. Back then, I had a Dodge Stratus. I ain't gonna lie. I was first, I had to die straight. But nah, I wasn't tripping about the escalating shit. But BG, I heard some bad shit. And the way it was going, I'm gonna give y'all the Reader's Digest version. This ain't exactly what it was, so y'all have to look it up yourself. Apparently, one of his co-Ds had agreed to take the charges, the pistol charge, or whatever it was. And then at the last minute, the nigga had reneged to change the story. But BG and everybody else went along with the shit like, it was him. Thing is, they're like, that ain't telling because he had already admitted to it. Bro. But that's why I say motherfuckers be having their picks and choosing. If you get on the stand and point at a motherfucker and say they committed a crime, I don't give a fuck what they saying. You're not supposed to do that. That's cooperating, that's working with the police, that's whatever you want to call it. If you get on that stand and say, yeah, dude did this. No, if dude want to say he did that, then he get his ass on the stand and say, yeah, man, I did that shit. Did he do it? Nigga, you just heard him say he did it. I was blinking. Right when it happened, I was something in my eye. God damn. Next time, no motherfucker on the ground dead. This is what I always tell police. Well, not gonna police, but anybody. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't give a damn. You know, we stand in the front yard with 1,000 people. And a motherfucker beside me in somebody's life. When the police asked me, I missed it, bro. I was around the corner. I was on the side of the house taking a piss. Now, I heard some shots. I ain't see no gun. I ain't see no bodies drop. None of that. I was around the side of the house taking a piss, bro. I pissed on myself. I ran. I don't know what happened. I heard the shots. I hit the ground and covered my head and started praying. Ain't give a shit. With me and her, I always wanted to feel like I was on some slick shit. So I do shit like this. I'll walk in the strip club and get all the money she got. I'll get all the money she got from her. And then I go to the stage and I act like I'm the biggest ball in this bitch. I'm throwing all this money on her. And everybody around me, these niggas don't know me. They don't know I fuck with her like that. So when I get throwing this money and I'm calling niggas broke, nigga, I ain't got no money. You niggas ain't got no motherfucking shit. Nigga want to pop a rubber band. Man, shit, I got money, nigga. I got hundreds. Man, break yourself if you want to, not me. Cause guess what? For some reason, these niggas don't understand. The more money I throw, the more money I be having. Nigga, cause it ain't my money. It's hers. And yours, and yours, and yours, and yours, and yours. And when you throw some more, next time I'm gonna come out with a bigger bankroll. I'm going right back on the stage on her. You niggas ain't got no money. Oh, y'all threw all y'all money. Take your broke ass home. Let some more balls up in this bitch. You taking that room, nigga. You sitting around the motherfucking stage and you broke. You got no goddamn money. Man, my thing is, and motherfucker might not believe this, bro. And this real shit, though. My mama fucked it up for me. Not that situation, but my mama always instilled in me that you cannot let a woman buy you because once she bought you, you paid for. And I done seen some of the situations broke ass niggas go through. Matter of fact, I'll give y'all an example. Now, y'all told y'all this is a dirty rotten scandal, so I told y'all before. Remember when I told you that I was with old girl, I had lost my motherfucking job and I was borrowing her car. I'm looking for a job every day, but she buying me weed and she buying me cigarettes and all this shit. And I never could get on my motherfucking feet. I couldn't do shit because she was goddamn me babying a nigga. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was a mind thing or that's just how the universe worked. Because it ain't like I wasn't trying to get a job. It ain't like I wasn't trying to get my shit together. I felt bad because I'm sitting here with a woman. And she paying all the bills. And she doing all this. It ain't just from work money. She was gambling her ass off when she was winning. But I didn't have a motherfucking job. Thing is, I promise you, when I broke up and left her ass, a motherfucker looking back around, Phil been riding foreign ever since. That female is the one that I left and looked around and my shit was together. And I've seen times where I've been in a situation with females, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker got me off my game. She get right back on it. I'm gonna be real, sometimes it be the fact that a nigga heartbeat broke. He going through shit. So I'd be like, hey, that bitch cheating on a nigga. Woo, woo, woo. Next time she see me, I'm gonna make this whole regret, goddamn me, ever fucking up with me. This bitch see me, nigga, I'm gonna have a car so motherfucking fly. Nigga, I'm gonna have some motherfucking Alexander McQueen on or some motherfucking Gucci or Versace or motherfucking Louis Vuitton shit. That's why I be telling y'all, hey, my mom, like, look, man, I only like leaving the house if I'm not designer down, jewelried up, all that. Gas station right on the corner, I only want to go down there. Ain't no telling who I'm gonna see, who gonna see me. And bitch, if one of my exes and you see me, I ain't want to be shitting on you when you see me. I don't give a fuck where you see me at. I'm like, man, I seen that bitch ass nigga feel today looking all good. Nigga hurt, nigga had waves, nigga had dreads, that little fade was popping. Nigga was clean in the motherfucker and matching from head to toe. In that pretty ass car. Shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Then her stripper name was Seduction. Her real name was Maya. I love that little black motherfucker. This was the funny thing about it. If anybody from LA, y'all gonna know what's funny about it. I'm East Coast Crip. I told y'all she was from LA. So when she get to telling me she from LA, I'm like, oh shit, what hood you from? This bitch say, I'm from Swans. I said, what the Anybody from LA know the East Coast mortal enemy is the motherfucking Swans. Right. But see, that's the thing about it. I be trying to tell the motherfucker, if you in this pimp game and you get that's why I say you got to get rid of your heart. You got to get rid of it. Thing is, you got females that know you got one and will play your ass. They will dog you. They will pimp you. You got to be a pimp at all times or you gonna get pimped. Thing about this, rule number one in the game of pimping is you got to know that a pimp is just a hoe that reverse the game on hoes. That's why a pimp go by the same rules that he give his hoes. Purse first, ass last. A pimp don't even fuck his hoes without getting their money first. If you do, you's a sucker. She done Georgia your ass and she know it. She finna start pimping you, bro. You fucked up. Cause how the hell you gonna tell her to go out here and break these tricks, get this motherfucking money, and to get the purse first and the ass last, if she can come right back to you and tell you, "Ooh, daddy, you so sexy, give me some of that dick," and you give it to her. Give you some of this dick. And bitch, you got about 10,000. Matter of fact, this $20,000 dick today. So if you can't afford it today, you need to get your bitch ass back out there and get the rest of that motherfucking money. And when you get 30,000, come holler at me. No, I'm just playing. I ain't playing, but I ain't with that shit no more. I mean, this is how it go. The game been going for a long time. Thank you. You got lions in the circus that can stand on a ball and do a backflip. Do whatever the fuck you tell him to do because he love his trainer so much that he gonna do that shit. That same lion could have been in the goddamn jungle running around wild and free and whoop whoop bam. With the potential to stand on a ball and do a backflip and wow the motherfucking world. But until that trainer came and brought that shit out of him, it was never gonna happen. Same thing with a lot of these females, bro. You got females out here that I ain't even trying to be disrespectful, but they hoes. They want to be hoes. You Suki with the goop coochie and shit like that. That's what they want to be. Thing is, these same hoes ain't never gonna reach their potential by themselves. They never gonna drive themselves to get a Bentley because they gonna get a pair of red bottoms and they cool for the night. You know what I'm saying? You cool to go buy a vacation home, or rent one, or go on vacation. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know what? It's some motherfuckers down there where we went to vacation with. They own homes down there. They stay here, but they own their house. They go down when the fuck they want to, not when they can. That same motherfucker got a house in the Aspens. Go to Colorado when the fuck he want to. He got a house in Colorado. He got a house in motherfucking LA. House motherfucking in Miami. Condo over here, apartment over here, a villa over here, a ranch over here. That shit can happen this year, 2024. If you're going to push a motherfucker out there to get it. See, because a lot of these motherfuckers are cool with visiting these places. They don't own shit when you get there. They going to shop and they got to work. Come on now. Ain't no fun if you go on vacation and work the whole time you're there just to pay for the vacation. Anyway, but that ain't what we on. We on the Devil and Diddy, man. It kind of like Epstein Island. This man say he got names, he got proof, he got evidence. I just wonder who is some of these motherfuckers that we know name gonna come out in this shit. Cause it's gonna be some shit. This fit to be some shit we trying to keep up with. I know one thing I was gonna do. I told y'all about how these dudes. It's a lot of I read that too fast. It's a lot of street niggas. Some of the most gangster niggas in the world that you know of, that you listen to their music. These niggas came through Puffy though. We not even talking about Snoop Dogg no more. We not talking about The Game, but we not talking about Mace, Biggie. But you gotta realize the Locks came through Puffy, my nigga. They didn't come through Rough Riders. They came through Bad Boy for Life. They had the shiny suits on, my nigga. They, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All of that. Before they was Rough Riders, before they was D-Block, none of that shit, nigga. They was just the motherfucking Locks, LOX, and they was Bad Boys, and they was goddamn me shiny suits and whatever the fuck Puffy told them to fucking do. It's a lot of them. Like, it's a lot of these fake ass thugs, man, that came from that. Jeezy came from Bad Boy Records. Y'all can say what the fuck you want to say. Don't forget. What was that group? The group that he was with? Jody Breeze and them. Was them motherfuckers not signed to Bad Boy South? What was the name of that group, y'all? Big Duke, G, Jeezy, and Jody Breeze. They all had a group together out of goddamn Atlanta. Boys in the Hood. Them motherfuckers came through Puffy too. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what part of the South you in or what part of the West Coast you in, nigga. We can link you back to this dude, bro. I say Jeezy because Jay Jenkins is one of the most suspect niggas of all time. I know a lot of motherfuckers look up to Jeezy and they be like, man, he's so street, nigga. Ain't shit street about Jeezy, bro. Never was. Like, be for real. That man there was not street like that. I talked this, we had to do this on Facebook the other day. I had to prove motherfucker. Like, look, man. When you go back to Jeezy's earlier work, before he started cripping and before he started BMFing and all this shit, that loud color stripped that nigga hair straighter than mine. And y'all know I got that good shit. Yeah. This nigga used to have a little strip perm with the bright green, bright orange, red, yellow headband on with the straight ass hair sticking out of it. He had the squeaky voice like this. That nigga did not have that old raspy ass voice. He had the surgery to make his voice like that. Be for real. The nigga got whole albums where his voice did not sound raspy at all. There's nothing, no deep. He sound like a little girl. Be for real, my nigga. You was just one of them dudes that used to hop around. You was a crunk. You was a crunk rapper, bro. Back in the days of Nook, if you buck that time, you was one of them type of niggas, bro. With loud jerseys on, loud colors and shit, bro. You was not no Crip nigga from Duncan Block in whatever part of Georgia you from today in Atlanta. Like, nigga, on your first album cover came out that you was a solo nigga. You was in red shoes, red shorts with a red shirt, sitting on a red and black car with a red background with a red hat on. The younger you are, the further away from being an OG you are. The further away from being an OG you are, the more of a BG you are if you gang banging. And you know that if you're a BG, you're not going to be mixing your colors up. You're going to be rocking that shit. You're going to be repping that shit hard. That's when you do it when you're a BG. That's when you got the flag on your head, flag hanging out your back pocket. Everything you wear is motherfucking blue, red, black, gold, whatever your colors is, your shoestrings, your hat, all that, always cop. You're young in the game, man. You still trying to make a name for yourself. Now, this is why I say I don't believe none of this shit here. This nigga went back to his hometown, where them Duncan Block Crips really at. All through the video, this motherfucker got his hat banging to the right. All the rest of the Crips in the video standing beside him, in front of him, around him, behind him, got their shit to the left like they supposed to. And I'm thinking to myself, if you was a real Crip, bro, you would have never went around all these Crips and put your motherfucking hat to the wrong goddamn side. If you wasn't rich and famous already, these niggas would have checked the shit out your ass about that. Say, cuz, what the fuck wrong with you? Nah, man, crank this shit over here, nigga. Who the fuck, what is you? You been cripping this long, you don't know your motherfucking left from your right? You don't know. Well, you was the same nigga who was on the last album cover, flame the fuck up. You had on red from head to shoot, my nigga. Like, I just be wondering shit. Where these niggas get this shit from? But like I told you, they be giving a nigga a background. They be like, that's his person. Hold on, let me go see some shit. This is the thing about, like I said, I remember Blue Da Vinci telling the story of how Jeezy used to always harass them and try to get out the club and try to get in the club with him. Try to hang with him when he get off in the club. And they wouldn't fuck with him. And he was like one day, meeting him, just let the nigga in, like, man, come on. They need a rapper or something. They let Jeezy in. They was like, Jeezy would not stop hanging around. He'd meet him in clubs and be like, hey, man, I'm with them. Now, this is what I told you. When he finally did get the gig as a motherfucking rapper with BMF, That solidifies the fact that you ain't touching no dope. Because I'm going to tell y'all, if you ain't realized it yet, it's two different BMFs. It's two. We ain't got to that part in the series yet to y'all know that it's two, because right now it's only one. But as you notice with that one, there's no rappers. No rappers in BMF yet. Maybe in season 3. Because now they're in Atlanta. But just think about it. 2 BMFs. Big Meech's BMF was not about dope. That was Southwest T. It looked like it would be the opposite. Southwest T wanted to be a businessman. Big Meech wanted to be a dope boy. Big Meech smart though. Listen. Big Meech seen the game like this. You want to be the businessman? Go be the businessman. Sell the dope, suit and ties. Cars, luxury cars, moving cars, riding people around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these rappers and I'm going to shine them up, put jewels on them, put them in fancy cars. We're going to rap about selling dope. We're going to be in the club every night partying these motherfucking face, but we're not going to touch no motherfucking dope. When the feds hear this shit, they going to swear them down. Big Meech still selling dope. We already know it. Watch these rappers. Watch Blue Da Vinci. Watch Young G's and them. Thing is, Blue Da Vinci ain't selling no motherfucking dope. So you can watch him when he leave the club. You can get behind his car. You can follow this nigga all around town. You ain't gonna see no dope dealing. You can put taps on the nigga phone. You're not gonna hear no dope dealing. But you're gonna be like, damn, these niggas BMF is getting money from some motherfucking where. It gotta be dope money, but none of the niggas you seen in the club partying, screaming, BMF throwing his money, living his lifestyle is out here selling dope. That's the smart part. Because the feds focused on them niggas for years and never found shit. Meanwhile, it's a whole nother BMF around here with suits and ties on, and they doing business, but they moving work, and they getting rich, and they moving motherfucking work, and they getting motherfucking rich, and they connected from this city to this city to this city to that city to this city. They touching 48 cities around this bitch, 48 states. Money hand over fist. The price is low because you getting enough to supply the whole goddamn region when you get it. So your price is low as fuck. Bam, bam. And they follow these motherfuckers. What I'm saying is, think about this. Why would the rapper sell the work when you know you're getting followed, you know you're getting watched? Now, tell you one thing they did, one time they did, it was kind of stupid. Right here in Arkansas, Fabulous tour bus got busted. I think he had like 200 P's on the bus. Thing about it was, he wasn't on that bus. That was the equipment bus. You know, with the roadies and that type of shit and all the gear. He was on the other bus, but they knew who bus it was. So when they pulled that bus up and found that shit, they tried to hit him with the charge. That was right here in Arkansas. You never hear Fab rapping about BMF. Motherfuckers don't even know or remember Fab is a prominent member of BMF. Always was. Even when you was hearing about Jeezy, Fab was already really BMF. Never sold dope though. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is, why in the fuck would we believe that Jeezy was a real trapper and really selling dope just cause he rapped about it? Nigga, you never caught a gangbanging charge. You never got them caught a pistol charge. You never caught a dope charge. Have you ever caught a charge? You ever did anything in your life besides rap? I don't really believe that you have. You know what I'm saying? You probably would. And then I tell them over like this. How many of us have seen the interview when Gucci Mane was like, say, man, you know how bad I want to be a BMF, man? I used to have them over all the time in the club, man. Blue, what's up, man? And he was talking about, oh boy was telling me like, man, boy, I'm gonna pull you in. I got you. Let me go holler at the big homie. And then Blue Da Vinci came back to him, man, what's up, boy? You know, we fuck with you, Gucci, man, but you be selling too much dope and robbing. You be doing too much, bro. You be robbing motherfuckers, selling dope and shit, bro. We can't fuck with you. Why you think they couldn't fuck with him? Because the nigga was out there selling dope and robbing. The BMF rappers couldn't be involved in that type of real shit, bro. Because we doing this shit just to make the feds watch us. They throw them off the trail. You got to stay squeaky clean. One BMF rapper touched some dope, went straight to jail. That was Blue Da Vinci. That's after Big Meech and everybody else got popped. This nigga got greedy. He was supposed to move to work and take it to somebody that was gonna sell it. This motherfucker kept half of it, took them the other half, tried to sell the other half. Himself had a play back, and the play was set up with the feds. Popped his ass. That's how he ended up getting some time. But if you notice, no other BML rapper went to prison. All the motherfuckers who went to prison is the motherfuckers you never knew nothing about. Because they was the business people. Meech was going anyway. They knew who Meech was. They knew he was the thing. I done seen a couple dudes store. I seen somebody earlier talking about Fleece Johnson. I don't fuck with dude. And it ain't the fact that he ain't hide shit. It's the fact that the shit he did. You see what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga who knew when Soulja Boy dropped his very first album, he was gonna be a millionaire that day. I also knew the first time I seen Fleece Johnson on motherfucking YouTube, he was fit to get rich. Because there's so many people on here that wanted to hear about the graping he did and the sauce that he did. And he was fit to turn all that shit right there into money. Piles of cash. You won't even get a penny from me, bro. I'm not gonna entertain you. I'm not gonna listen to your story. I don't give a fuck. I was locked up with motherfuckers like you. I don't want to hear your stories, bro. I don't want to hear you talk about how you changed and how you had to do this for survival. Nah, bro. Fuck you. Fuck everything you did. Fuck everything you stand on. Fuck the motherfuckers who love you, bro. I mean, that's just the best way I can see it, because I'm not with that shit at all. Now, I can't tell y'all not to go watch dude shit, but I will tell you what I just told you. That when you watch his shit and he get paid, then he's basically getting paid for doing the shit that he did to them folks. You know what I'm saying? Think about how many people, there's some people that took their own life behind him and what he did to them. There's some people that got me, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Remember on Life, Miguel Nunez played the role of the gay dude. And he was cool living that lifestyle in prison. He was all fine and hunky dory with it. First time he found it was time for parole, that nigga killed himself. Death by CO. It really wasn't even the CO, it was death by a goddamn bootlicking ass trustee. Hopping Bob wasn't even gonna shoot him. He was looking like. And this dude back here. Pow! Talking about like, I was not gonna shoot that dude, bro, because I know dude was not trying to get away. Man, this is my thing right here about my video. I try my best not to glorify shit. Like, even when we was talking about the pimping shit, man, I don't want nobody to get the feeling like that's some good shit, man, because it ain't. It ain't. That shit will take a toll on your mind, just like it take a toll on the female's mind. I promise it'll fuck you up. What most motherfuckers don't realize is, in the real world, more pimps end up in the crazy house than the penitentiary. I know y'all don't get you. It might take a while for that to settle in. More pimps' career end up in the crazy house than they do in prison. It's all gonna go to the graveyard eventually, but it's a lot more pimps dying in crazy houses than it is dying in prison. I promise you that. That shit would drive you fucking crazy. Even if you don't know what it feel like to sell your body, it will still drive you crazy. Because you have to pander and counsel and talk to and motivate and encourage and just listen to all the sickest people in the world. And it's like a hand-me-down. Because the sick motherfuckers that come by the ass, prostitutes are just like, I just told y'all, same shit. Most prostitutes don't even end up having sex. They end up listening to a sick motherfucker talk. But they sick too. That's why they was in that room with them in the first place. But later on, they gonna be in the room with your sick ass. And the thing about it is, not only is they coming with they sick shit, they coming with the other person's sick shit, and the other thousand people sick shit they got with them, and they make it 1,001 with theirs. Then they make it 1,002 with you. Thing is, you the pimp. So when this one hoe bring you 1,000 issues, the other hoe gonna bring you 1,000 issues, and the other hoe gonna bring you, bro. They got 1,000, you got 3,000 in one. Man, I'm trying to tell you, this shit fuck with you, bro. This shit fuck with you. I've heard that. I don't know the ins and outs of it to just, and I probably have at one point in time. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure. I have known. I did know. I do know, and it just ain't at the front of my motherfucking mind right now. When it's being real shit, I pretty much know it. A lot of Blue issue was the fact that the indictments in the time he served was unnecessary because he was clean until he did dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That's about as much as I can tell you right now with a clear conscience. I ain't really worried about them guys right now, man. What I'm saying, like, let's look at the Diddy shit. I heard one woman say that black people are always complaining about the wrongs that we go through and the pressures and all this shit. He was like, but then in the hip hop community, we have a motherfucker like Diddy, and we know he doing this shit, and we heard the rumors and we seen it, and we won't check it. We still allowing this shit to go on. And I was like, at the point where I'm like, man, you gotta realize we regular people. We is. I'm like, man, we going through the shit that we go through, that we complain about, that we need fixed. We need that shit fixed for real. We don't have the luxury of worrying about what Puppy doing to a bunch of other rich people. Now we can be entertained by it, look it up, talk about it, whatever. But I'm not gonna wake up in the morning and be like, damn, I wonder if Lil Rod, I wonder how dude feel this morning. I'm like, shit, let me call this dude was texting me last night and tell dude I need this motherfucking job. But I'm not gonna tell you that at no motherfucking 12:30 in the motherfucking night. Like I'm the one desperate. But you hitting my motherfucking line like you the one desperate. But I ain't gonna play with the dude, man. That might be my blessing right there. But I just feel like midnight when I'm handling my business is not the time for you to be texting my phone continuously, repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? Let me handle my business, man. I get back to you in working hours. Like Big Red say, nigga, my office hours out from 9 to 5. Also, they give y'all time to send some prayers up for your boy, man. If I called him, man, try to get back to the moolah. You know, I got my possible coming in about 7 weeks, man. So I'm gonna need me some jobs, some job bait. Gonna need me some job bait. Other than that, man, what else we need to discuss right quick? Dude said they still won't let them have teeth. I don't understand that. Now I will tell you, it is not easy getting your motherfucking teeth back. My thing is, after that Rick and I went to them folks, y'all know, man, I talked to them folks, they were like 11 bands. Snatch them all out. What the hell is this? Motherfucking. There's a real live dark spot on my motherfucking mouth. You gotta do something about that cocoa bottle or something like that. I don't sit right with me. I don't like this shit. For sure. I seen when you said something about taking the long road to the wrong road. I didn't know you was going through everything I be saying. I just started telling people that in real life. Like real talk. I would be sitting here at this motherfucking table or something, in the house talking to somebody. Like yesterday I was at DJ house. I was fucking with all like, hey man, don't be afraid to take the long road, say the wrong road. Huh? Do things the long way, say the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Go find somebody to help. Tell somebody you love them. Because you know I love you, right? Yeah. Bro be like, bro, what you talking? Don't worry about it. One day you start watching my videos and you'll know exactly what I'm saying. But see, I was telling my mama, I'm like, man, y'all don't understand how y'all be helping me, because by me telling y'all this shit every day, it make me get up and live my life the way I tell everybody else to live their life. Because when I get to doing stupid shit, or when I'm doing something that don't reflect what I'm telling y'all, then I had to cut it out. Like, that's one of the reasons why I quit smoking weed. Because I'm sitting there like, man, I tell these folks every day not to be taking these motherfucking shortcuts. And I was kicking myself in the ass. You know, I'm suffering for it right now. If you want me to tell you, like, just being real. If I wouldn't have been taking shortcuts, um, buying, you know what I'm saying, shit to take for the drug test, or to use for the drug test, if I just quit smoking, then the stress I'm having right now about looking for a job, the stress I'm having now about trucking companies telling me I can't drive right now, would have been nothing, because I had went and got me a damn driving job. But like I say, you know, the Lord working mysterious ways, so I feel like something gonna come through for your boy at the right time. I feel like something gonna come through. It might be in the morning when I wake up and talk to dude. I don't know. I put it all out there what was going on with me. So if he's still trying to fuck with me after that, hey, it is what it is. Let's do it. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all about it as soon as it pop off. Um, I want to get into public speaking. I was thinking I need to go back and look at that video several more times. And I ain't gonna say I need to learn it, but I do need to take notes off of it and structure a better, more well put together presentation that I could use in public. But I want to, I ain't gonna say I want to, I might need to use my YouTube channel as a catapult for that. Because when I go to city council, I go talk to the mayor, the governor, whoever the fuck. I'm gonna need to show them that, hey, look, this is what I do, this is what I talk about, this is how people respond once they listen to me. Now, what I want to do is I want to be able to go to prisons, jails, junior highs, high school, colleges, seminars. I want to be able to talk to people about prison, about abuse, about mental health, about making smarter decisions, smarter choices, picking better friends. Thing about it is, like, kids don't know this type of shit, man. They have to find out the hard way, the same way we found out that everybody ain't your friend just because you hang around them. Like, I'm pretty sure we all know we done all been around motherfucking you get to hang with somebody and then they be playing you. You know what I'm saying? When I say playing, like they be joning on you, cracking jokes on you. You the butt of the motherfucking jokes, but they still want to act like they really cool with you. But every time you come around, motherfuckers, you the butt of the joke. That's not your motherfucking homie. You know what I'm saying? It's not your friend. Your friend not gonna let a motherfucker do you like that. And they damn sure not gonna be the one to do it. We got a lot of kids that don't know that, and they be so starved for attention that they hang around them folks anyway. You see what I'm saying? It's like the way I used to love my big sister when I was little, even though I was always her victim. I was always the butt of her motherfucking jokes. I would still beat her to be the victim, to be the butt of the joke. You know what I'm saying? As a grown man, I wouldn't do that. Ain't no way I'm fit to kick it with you every day. I'm hanging around you. I'm coming around your house, and then when everybody get there, you cracking jokes on me, talking about how I stink and how my clothes ain't clean. I'm dirty ass nigga and this and that. And nigga, y'all broke. You can't afford no J's and it. Man, come on now. That's not your partner. I want to explain to you kids like, nigga, you got a choice. I don't give a fuck if you join the game. You still got a motherfucking choice. You a man, bro. Even if you ain't a man, you gonna be a man one day. Or a woman one day. Thing about it is, stop and think for a minute. Is it what you picture yourself doing at 45 years old? Or can you even picture yourself making it to 45? I'd be for real. If you can't, you might need to stop and think. Change what you're doing. Because a lot of you kids, if you ask them this shit, they not going to be able to think about 45 years old or even 35 years old. Some of these kids, they can't think about 25. They already got in their head, like I told you, man, the motherfucker told me I was going to be dead before 25. He told me 24. Prison yard, graveyard. Nothing about a birthday. And cup empty. I guess I'm gonna let y'all go for the night, man. I don't want to be making no 3-hour videos and shit. Try to keep them down. I'm gonna try to keep them down about an hour. But y'all know that might not happen. Go check out that puppet shit, man. Lil Rod, check out what he got to say, man. I'm expecting these videos to drop lawsuits to pop or something soon. It's not a game. They not fit to be playing with puppet, man. Motherfuckers out for dude's head, man. Other than that, don't be afraid to take the long road instead of the wrong road. Do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Go find somebody to help. Tell somebody you love them. You know I love y'all. That's it. Yeah.